We continue on the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, a contest today against Southern Wesleyan where you're held without a fast break bucket. Have a chance, though, to win it at the end, but Southern Wesleyan gets a very timely turnover to preserve an 80-78 win over the Warriors. What did you see out of your team tonight in a game where you were slowed down?
You know, Kev, you and I talked about this very thing. I thought the first half, what really hurt us was the fact that we had foul trouble, and when you get to the point you're going to play your third team point guard, that makes it difficult. But having said that, we still got it into the halftime with a lead, and I just told you guys, man, I'm really pleased with the response. Despite the adversity we faced, I was pleased with the response. I felt like that the first half, I don't know, it was really weird because I really felt like going into the half like our guys had shown that they learned a lesson a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We come out the second half, and I mean, you saw we struggled like crazy to make free throws. We did not take very good care of the ball. And credit to Southern Wesleyan. I mean, I thought they played with great poise. I thought that they were really resilient and determined, and I thought they threw a really good punch at us, and hats off to them. We had that opportunity that we get the ball back with 6 seconds to go, whatever, and we turn it over. So I said going into the season, like, we need challenges for this team to maximize growth, and being 5 games into the season, which is very, very new, very young season, some of these challenges like this, though, are painful in the moment. I'm hoping that we can process this correctly and let it help us sort of evolve and continue to improve and be the best we can be.
Got on the offensive glass and had 29 second chance points to keep things close. Just how imperative was that for guys like E.J. Bush? Trip Davis had 3 offensive boards in one sequence to get you back in with a single possession late.
Yeah, I mean, you 23 offensive boards. I couldn't ask for more on that. Now it stinks because obviously we weren't shooting the ball very well, so we're getting those opportunities because they're there to be had. But the guys still gave the effort to collect those boards, and so I'm happy with that. But I guess that second half we were mixing our defenses, trying to keep them off balance. I think Nick does a really good job running good action, and they were running good action. And then I felt like in the half court we showed that we were lacking poise to stay committed to forcing SWU to defend multiple actions ourselves in the half court, and we got a little too caught up in trying to make a play instead of allowing our execution to create a play for us.
Is that why you only shoot 37% in the second half?
Well, I mean, I think that's some of it. Yeah, I mean, our execution, I thought, for some reason, our execution was really poor, and I would tell you that for the most part in this young season, I've been pleased with our execution. So for it to be as subpar as it was today, that's disappointing. But like I said, it's also something that we can go and use a teaching tool and hopefully a learning point for our guys that, hey, when we face these kind of situations, we've got to have a determined, disciplined response. We just did not have. I thought our communication was weak on the offensive end. I thought our execution itself was weak. And that'll get you, man. That'll get you. So we've got some work to do going into the conference play now, for sure.
Tajay Dunlap, 22 points to lead the Warriors. What made him a challenge to slow down tonight?
I had, I didn't really know anything about this kid other than the scout. I was really, really impressed with him. He's a freshman, and I thought today he was by far the best player on the court. Nick told me a little before the game that he was a kid that to come in there and they didn't really know a lot of what to expect because he was not this highly recruited prospect. And I'm telling you, that guy he's a warrior. He is a warrior. He competes. He's tough. He's got just some grit, toughness about him. I'm really impressed with that kid.
Doesn't get any easier from here. You take on the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters 6 days from now. Josh Schertz has that crew top 10 in the country, as is typical. They've been playing at a really high level, just smacked Johnson around on Tuesday night. What do you have to do to get ready for, again, one of the toughest challenges in the country?
Well, first things first, man, we got to focus on us. We need to focus on what we need to be looking at ourselves and what we can improve on. Again, we're 5 games into this season. We're not even to December yet, so we got games left in November, December, January, February before we ever get to the tournament. So we've got to right now just focus on us and see what we can take, the lessons we can take from this, and hopefully apply them in the practice environment in the film room, and then put together a better demonstration when we get to our next game, which is with LMU.
Chuck Benson, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you 6 days from now.
Thanks, Cap.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. This is the Domino's postgame report. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza